3 new elements, let's go over the challenge requirements for the Beta FPV Rubik's Cube. For this week's challenge, it's very similar to week number 2 in that you must complete a 7-trick combo within the 60-second time limit, and you are not allowed to speed up your footage to fit in those tricks. However, unlike week number 2, not all of the tricks are predetermined. You have the freedom to choose 4 of the 7 tricks, but you're not allowed to do any repeats. You must perform all 7 of your combo tricks in one clip with no bumps, no ground taps, no failed attempts, and no extra tricks in between. And all 7 tricks must be done in the order that I'm about to explain. So requirement number 1 is that you complete your 7-trick combo in this order. Trick number 1 can be any trick done anywhere. Trick number 2 must be a Rubik's Cube. Trick number 3 can be any trick you choose, but it must be performed on an obstacle of some kind. Trick number 4 is an inverted 360 yaw spin. Trick number 5 can again be any trick, but it must be on some type of obstacle. It can be the same obstacle or a different obstacle than you used in trick number 3. Trick number 6 must be a Rubik's Rube. And finally, trick number 7, just like trick number 1, can be any trick done anywhere. So for tricks 1, 3, 5, and 7, you're going to make those up, but you cannot repeat any tricks. A flip is a trick, a roll is a separate trick, but a left roll and a right roll, or a front flip and a back flip, are not separate tricks. Requirement number 2 is that for all 3 of the required inverted tricks, you must finish the trick by completing the half flip or half roll that you used to get inverted when you started the trick. Requirement number 3 is that for the 360 inverted yaw spin, your horizons stay somewhat level and on the sides of your FPV view. The horizon cannot go to the top and bottom of your FPV view. Also, you must spin 360 degrees, plus or minus about 45 degrees while you're inverted. Let's go out to Stickcam Dan again for a breakdown of a pretty simple example combo, which will also serve as the bare minimum example submission for this video. Alright, so we've already burned most of this pack, but we're back here at the local high school to show you an example of a passing combination for this challenge. So the bunch of the patrons already mentioned that they think they might not have enough time, so here's a good way to save time. The first and last tricks can be done in the open air, so we're going to do that. And we're also going to get kind of up close to this light. So first of all, we're up way high in the sky so we can do our inverted tricks, and so we're not so far away to travel to that light. So here we go. We'll start with a roll, just in the open air. All right, then go right into the Rubik's Cube. All right, and then once we've done that, let's do a split S over this light. All right, now that we've done that, we got to do the inverted yaw spin. All right, now we've completed the inverted yaw spin. We need another trick. Let's do a Matty flip of the light. I don't know why I feel like that's easier for me than even a power loop. And then a Rubik's Rube. And finally, completed the trick. We started with a roll, so let's just do a flip. All right, that took about 40 seconds total, doing the tricks pretty slow. I think you should be able to pull that off, no problem. Great example. Thanks again, Stickcam Dan. Okay everyone, I might start to sound like a broken record for the closing advice, but I strongly suggest you get in the simulator and practice these tricks, maybe even your entire combo, before you go out and attempt it in real life. These inverted tricks especially heavily rely on your muscle memory, so the more stick time you have, the better. Part of the challenge will be completing all 7 tricks under the 60-second time limit, so you want to be able to perform your inverted tricks without having to gain so much altitude every time. Also, I know there are going to be a ton of questions about the rules of this challenge, so rather than try and go over and explain everything in this video, I'm going to try to write out as much as I can in the description below, so please read that. And I will also have a short section at the beginning of Saturday's long stream where I will address questions that people have brought up. So if you have a question about this challenge, please join the iGao Discord and submit it there, Or if you're not able to do that, email me at igawhoop@gmail.com, and I will try to address the most important questions at the beginning of the long stream this Saturday. Alright, iGoers, don't stress too much and remember to have fun. Good luck and happy whooping. Boost up, cut your throttle, flip or roll to inverted, and then complete the flip. Obviously I've got some wind here, so it's kind of pushing me, but yeah. Do I not have air mode on somehow? Hold on. There's definitely something wrong. It shouldn't be an acro, it should be an air. I don't think I can change that right now.